Hello and welcome to Edward Elephant. Da, 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 da. Hey, let me tell you something a little bit about this dude here. He loves to drink his water. He sucks it up into his trunk there and then right down his throat. Edward loves his water. Hey, first and foremost, make sure you have your notebook out and you're ready to take some good old notes. And here we go. Edward Elephant wants to drink 5,328 ounces of water. If he drinks 8 ounces every hour, how many hours will it take him to drink all the water? And then this is just saying, hey, if there is a remainder, right, you're going to put your quotient, your answer, with the capital R, and then whatever the remainder is with no spaces in between. Now, I don't know if there's a remainder. We'll find that out in a moment. But hey, let's go ahead and start looking at what we're actually doing here. So Edward Elephant is wanting to drink this 5,328 ounces of water, right? Now, if he drinks 8 ounces per hour, right, how many hours will it take him to drink the whole thing, right? Or this whole amount here. And what that really means is we're taking 5,328 and we're going to divide it by 8, right? So since this is our divisor, what I like to do is do my counting by the numbers with the 8s right here. And I've got that right here. I've got 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. And you can count by numbers just like you do for 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8. You can do it with 8s as well. And I'm going to show you how you can use counting by the numbers to do this division problem and make it super simple. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to write the 5,328 right there. And then that's divided by the 8. Super. And then we start with the age-old question. Can you fit 8 gallons of water into a 5-gallon hat? And no, you cannot. And that means I'm going to put a little X above here. Now, you could use a X or a 0 or anything you like just to hold that place value so that you don't put anything there, because it's super important when you're doing long division like this. You have really neat columns. So we're going to put X right above that 5. And now we ask the age-old question again. Can you take 8 gallons of water and put it into a 53-gallon hat? And you betcha you can. Let's see how many times. You got 8, 16, 24, 32, 48. I'm sorry, 40, then 48. I jumped the gun, didn't I? And then 56, which is too much. So we're going to come back here to 48, which means we're going to multiply by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to plug a 6 in right there, and we'll go 6 right there. And now we've got 6 times 8, which we already know gives us 48. So we're going to plug in our 48, drop that 48, and we're going to subtract. Now I got some trouble coming, so I'm going to borrow from this 5, turn that 5 into a 4, and turn this 3 into 13, right? And now 13 minus 8 is going to give us 5, so we'll plug in that 5 right down there. And then 4 minus 4 zeroes out, and so we're all good. We don't have to do anything there. And age-old question, can you take 8 gallons of water and pour it into a 5-gallon hat? And no, you cannot. It would spill all over the sides, so that means we get to drop this 2. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll drop that 2 right there, and bam, superb. And now you can take 8 gallons of water and pour it into a 52-gallon hat. Let's see how many times. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. 56 is too much, right? So we're going to come back here to 48, which means we're multiplying by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once again, 6, right? So we'll plug in that 6. And we're going to do that right there, 6. And now 6 times 8, once again, is 48. So we're going to drop that 48. Drop that 48 right there. And we got trouble coming again, don't we, my friends? Oh, well, first of all, let's write the subtraction sign, right? And then we're going to borrow from this 5, turn that 5 into a 4, and turn this 2 into 12. And now we've got 12 minus 8, which is 4, right? So we'll drop that 4. Oops, I wanted to do it in blue. Let's cover that up in blue. And then we've got 4 minus 4 is going to zero out, so I don't have to worry about that. And then age-old question, can you take 8 gallons of water and pour it into a 4-gallon hat? And no, you cannot. That means we get to drop this 8, right? So we're going to drop that 8 straight on down there. And as you can see, now you can take 8 gallons of water and pour it into a 48-gallon hat. And we already know that it's 6 because 6 times 8 was 48, then 6 times 8 was 48. So once again, we're going to put a 6 here, times 8 is 48. But just for kicks, let's go ahead and go 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. Bam is our answer. And that means we're multiplying by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we'll plug our 6 in right there. And bam. 666. And here we go. 6 times 8, we already know is 48. So we're going to drop that 48 there. Drop that bad boy 48 and subtract. And 48 minus 48 is going to zero out. And right there you have it, my friends. Your answer is 666. Let's go ahead and plug it in right here. 666. And we're going to box that because you know I love to do that. And let's go ahead and look at what this is actually saying. So here we have Edward Elephant, and he's wanting to drink 5,328 ounces of water, and he's drinking 8 ounces every hour, right? So how many hours is it going to take him to drink all that? Well, it wouldn't be the whole river, but the whole 5,328 ounces. Well, it's going to take him 666 hours. And that is what you're going to plug into the answer key. And bam, there you have it, my friends. That's how you solve problems like this. So what I'd like you to do right now is back this video up to when I first started doing the division problem. And then you're going to play a little pause and copy, play a little pause and copy until you've done the entire problem side by side with me, my friends. Because that is your fastest way to learn. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon.